Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna deep dive into card features and order features. So let's discuss first card API and card slice. So I open up my VS Code and now this is a card API and this is a card slice. Okay, so as you know, we already work with all the card controller and the water controller, right? So now let's create all the thing function. So yeah, we import all the API function inside this card slice. We have here API. This is the base URL and all this stuff. So I think we talk about a lot all the structure again and again. So I think I don't need to explain again. So this is the card slice, and first is add to card, and this is the data. This is the data, and we are passing the data, and then here we are calling that add to card, right? So yeah, this is the post method, and this is the header. So we are requesting this add to card, and if you look at our backend, so card order, card route, and here you are accepting this route, this controller, this post request. This is the router, right? And card API, card slice. So this is the first one, and all the we log it. All the response we return. So we have the order, and this is the second one, cancel order, and just we are getting order ID, and then we are calling it, and here you are, and this order ID is a dynamic order ID. This is a dynamic order ID, cancel order. Sorry, what? Card slice, man, card slice. Okay, this is a second. I think yeah, it's a second. Remove from card. Sorry guys, we say remove from card. So this is the product ID, and we are calling this API function, and then we are requesting this remove from card, and this is the remove from card, and we have dynamic product ID. Right, and then all the data we are all the response we are just all the response we are returning, right? So and yeah, and then update card quantity, and we are passing two things, product ID and quantity as an object, and then from API function we are calling with this product ID and quantity, and with help of patch method, and then product ID is the dynamic, and yeah, and quantity is all the quantity, and then header is application JSON, and then get card, all the card, right? So we are ignoring all the data because just we only care about the backend data. So whatever data we get, here we are, right, returning. And then this is the initial state, card null, loading, add to card, remove, add to card quantity. So all the loading state false and error is null, and it's a basic. And then clear state and reset, these are two reducer, and yeah, and then the extra reducer. First is add to card, just make it true and assign all the payload inside card. So as a default it's a null, and now all the data we are assigned here, and then for reject a scenario also make it false. and assign the error. And for remove card, like make it true and assign the entire card, right? And for a rejection case, and also update quantity, and then assign all the access and payload inside card, and then for a reject case, and then get card, assign the card, and yeah. So card slice, card slice is very simple. There is no of any logic. Just we are assigning and just we are update that state, right? Yeah. So this is the card slice, and it's a card slice and card API, right? And now let's understand order slice. We have place order, right? So we are passing data, and then it's a place and order, right? And header is content type application JSON, and then all the data we assign here, and then cancel order, we're passing order ID, and then here we are calling here with this patch method, and order ID is a dynamic order ID. If you look at here, so order route, yeah, first is post and second is patch. This is a dynamic order ID. And then get user orders. So we don't care, so we ignore it, and it's a double underscore, which means we ignore the data. We ignore the front-end data. Just we only care about the backend data. So we have the successful response data, and we assign, we return this all the data in payload, and then get order by user ID. Get order by user ID. So I think, yeah, buyer ID, and I think this controller, I think I did not use this controller. Yeah, I think I did not use this thunk function, because you already use this get users. But there is a case, yeah. But yeah, get order by seller ID, same seller ID, and then get order by seller ID, and we are passing the seller ID, and here you are calling, right? It's a dynamic, and also it's a get order by ID, get order by buyer ID. But here you are already get user order, right? So yeah, I think that's why it's not yeah, I think it's no longer needed. But yeah, well, yeah, keep it, so you can use for other different use case. Order slice, and then update order status. So order ID and status, and we are calling here these things, order ID and status. So order ID and status, these are dynamic, all the dynamic. Yeah. Let's understand the reducer. So this is the initial state, order is array, because a lot of order you want to put inside the array, and this is the current order, and loading, place order loading, and all the stuff, and then error, and this is a clear error, and it's a reset, make it false. And for place order, just we have two things. First is entire payload we push inside order, whatever response we are getting inside payload, entirely we are pushing inside order array. So this is the array, and also we have to update current order, right? This is the current order, and it's null, right? So at first it's null, and then make it false for reject, and we have to make false the loading, and also we have to update the error. That's it. And then for cancel order case, pending, the loading is true and error is null. And now for cancel order, there is a bit confusing code. Okay, don't worry, I'm going to explain to you. Let's zoom a little bit. Okay, all right. So cancel order, right? So first we are just known. So this is the update order. It's a variable name. So entire object we just put here, we just assign here now, and we are looking for an index. Why do you need index? Because with help of this index, we are going to looking for a particular order, so we can delete. So if I show you, okay, so your order, so I have all the card, right? So how the backend knows, how backend can know these things, right? Yeah. So I have to I have to create a logic where backend can understand, okay, I'm just selecting this order, right? So that is the things I'm looking for, that index here. Once you find find that index, so we can store here. So we have a different method. So we have find method, we have find index. So each method provides something. So we are using find index. So find index only provide a return like 1 and -1. 1 means true and minus means, yeah, 1 means like index position, and -1 means nothing. So this is the order ID. So inside, so we have inside the order array, we have order. So each order have the ID. So we are comparing this update order. So also we are getting the payload. So we have also order. So from order array and from the backend array, these two, if the order ID is equal, right? That means, and find index looking for the first match, whatever it match, find index return that position. So yeah, let's say it's true. So yeah, and after that we are checking if index is not equal to -1. That means index is yeah, that means it's null. So yeah, so we are looking for, if it is not null, that means we have item, right? We have order, and then we are updating this order with this index. So we are using operator. So inside object we are using speed operator. Okay, so we are updating that array. So this means keep the old state, that means old array, and just update the new one. Inside we have status, whatever it is, like we are updating, right? Yeah. And then also we are using other if state. So now we have to update the current order, right? So we are checking current order ID and update ID. If they are equal, so update the current order array also. Yeah, current order also. Same things we are doing here, but we are not using index because just current order is a single order, but it's an array, so that's why we are using index. But here we don't need that, and then cancel order, make it false. And for reject, just assign, update the error, and just make loading false. And for get user, it's very simple. Make error null and make loading true, and just assign here inside order, and that's it. And for get order by buyer ID, the simple thing, just assign all the things, nothing else. And for get order by seller ID, same things, loading true, and assign, update the order array, and then for false, make it false. And now we have we have a bit confusing same logic, right? The way we did inside our for cancel order case. So we have to do same way, right? So first, for update order case, first we assign entire payload inside update order, and then we are looking for same index. And also we are checking that things, and then we are updating same way. After that, we have to update the current order, and then reject case. So yeah, So here you are. So this is the order slice and order API. So it's very simple. So yeah, and now let's understand the features, the UI. So now we have to integrate this, and now this is store. So yeah, so we import these two slice, like order reducer, like order reducer and uh, uh, cart reducer, and then we combined all reducers. So we already talked about user, product, and now order and cart. This name is very important. The way you put here, if you want to access this, store, this order state, you have to put the same name, right? Yeah, right. And now, first, I'm going to create all the cart features. Let's close the wall and then add to cart button. So if you notice here, okay, notice here, let's say go to product view. So this is the cart button, add to cart button, and quantity. So if you click on it, now here you go, you can get now this icon gets updated, right? Yeah, if you click on it, it gets updated. And yeah, so all the basic things we import, and this is the add to cart. This is add to cart dispatch, right? This is the thunk function, and also we are getting these two props from parent, which means this cart page. Okay, and quantity as a default 1, and then we call dispatch navigate, and also we are getting current user from user, and add to cart loading from cart, and then this is the local state, and this is the add to cart function, async function. So we are checking first current user. If current user is exist, then run this code, otherwise show this message, please log in to add item to your cart, and then we are returning early return key. So it means stop here. If current user not exist, stop here, don't run the next code, and set is submitting true. So yeah, and we can submit it. And now inside try block we are dispatching the add to cart with the data. So inside data we have object, product ID and quantity, right? Product ID and quantity, and this product ID is coming from the parents, yeah. And then the toast success message and catch, and finally it's gonna run. So it will make false if we are using final keyword. And then this is the just UI, basic UI. So yeah, this is the motion boilerplate code, and this is the adding and add to cart. So if add to cart, so either of you is true, then the expression is true, right? Then expression is true, right? So we are using ternary operator. That means you can see this one. Otherwise, always add to cart. This one, add to cart, right? Now adding, right? So yeah, you can see a few seconds, not few seconds, a few milliseconds. Yeah, this is the cart button. And now understand the remove from cart button. So this one. So if you go card and this button, and if you remove it, there you go. Yes. Yeah, it removes, right? So remove button is same button. So input all the necessary things, and then also remove from card. This is a dispatch, it's a thunk function from card slice, right? So yeah, and then same for product ID and on remove. This is a message. This is a message, and these are coming from the parents. And same card user from user, and also current user and then card, and it's submitting and last error. And then we are using use effect. So if error exists and is not submitting and error is not equal to last error, then show this message. It's a console log. Okay, I think, yeah, toast error, show the error, and set last error. Yeah, this is a use effect. And handle remove async function. Same things. If current user not exist, then show the message, and then also show that window confirmation message. Are you sure to want to remove this product from your card? Yes. If you cancel it, then it stop it. That is a mini return. And then it's true, and then I dispatch the remove from card with this product ID. And also we are passing this on remove, and we are calling on remove, and then cache, and finally this one. And this is a button similar to add to cart button, right? Nothing new. And this is the cart page. This is the parent in our case. So yeah, your shopping cart. This is the card, user card. And here you are. So we import all the necessary things here, and this is the card get function, and then fetch card user and remove from cart button, right? So this one fetch card user we are using because of somehow if user did not exist, because we are using different things. So somehow if it does not work, then you can fetch manually on this page. That's why we want to again call this fetch card user. Also we log here, and this is the card fetch loading coming from cart, and then card user from user state, and then this is the local, and this is a use effect. Check user and fetch card. It's async. If current user not exist, user loading not, that means call this. That means user is not exist. So we have to bring it in. And then that's why. Otherwise, show these things. Please log into view your card. And then also make it true. And yeah. And this use effect you also checking is user check and current user is exist. If both are exist, that means dispatch the get card. Once you do, then your data is displayed. Your data is displayed. And then also another use effect. So show the error, a toast error, and also, and yeah. So and then handle remove, right? And if you look at here, from this is the remove button, okay? And we are passing two things, as I told you. First is product, and second is on remove. If you look at here, this is a product ID and on remove, right? So yeah, and one remove is also we are using array function, and this is the handle remove success, and with ID product ID, right? And this if is showing the loading user data. When the data is in a loading mode, so we can show this text loading user ID. Yeah, you can show also the loading spinner. It's up to you guys. Just think about for a second, and yeah, you can structure design the way you want to. And for also fetch cart loading, so when cart is loading, you can show these things. And we are checking if cart not exist and cart item length is 0, then show this UI. So shop now, your cart is empty, shop now. And we also redirect product list page. this page from here. If you remove these things, so you can see your shopping cart is empty. So you can go this page and you can add again. You can add again, and now on. You can visit again, right? So yeah, and this is the main div. So first, this is a card item, and then this is a order summary. So this is the card item. This is a card item, and this is the order summary, right? And yeah, so first understand the card item. So that's just basic div and the motion, and here we are mapping just inside card we have items, right? So if you look at here, I think, and guys, you have to just console log everything, and you can see the console log all the data. This is my card, and you can see, you can check all the things inside the card we have items. So that's why that's why we can map through these things here, like yeah, card items. So this is the object. We have this item, right? This item also have array, right? This item also array. This item also array. That means this item have also object, right? And this is the product. Inside product we have the image, name, price, right? So you have to understand your structure. So I explain a lot. So right now I'm not doing it because yeah. So just I look through and then all the basic things. This is the motion. This is the motion boilerplate code. If you do not use motion, yeah, you are good to go with help of Tailwind CSS. You can achieve same things, but you have to write the more CSS. And image. So this one. So yeah, image, product name, price, quantity, and subtotal. This is the UI we are going to achieve, and on the right side the button. So this is the image and all the basic details, and then the remove button, right? This is the item section, card item, and then the order summary. We have the text, and then subtotal, and then this, and then button. Proceed to check. So this is the div, and then the text and subtotal. So card item length, and then items, and card total price. So all the data we are getting from here. If you look at, we have all the data from here, and just based on our data structure, the object structure, we are just getting all the things. Inside item we have total price. This total price is this total price, 99.99, and the product name is, this is the quantity 1. You can see quantity 1, right? Quantity 1. So all the things we are getting from these things, right? And we have to console log on maybe your UI or maybe the, so yeah, so you can see I console log every page. So yeah, this card. So you can check the state, right? And yeah, this is the subtotal and shipping and taxes calculated at checkout. So and then proceed to checkout button. So just I navigate to checkout page, and all the things you have to import here. This app.route, sorry, app routes. So we import this user card page, import this card page, right? And then also checkout page. Let's understand first. So we talk about add to cart button, cart page, and remove to cart button. So after adding and checking the things, then you can proceed to checkout, and then you are redirect to the checkout page. You are redirect to checkout page. So from where you can fill out your shipping details, and also you have option to increase or decrease either you increase or decrease. So let's say I like this product, so somehow I want to increase again, so I can. So here you go, and I fill up my address. So yeah, and yeah, like yeah, whatever data, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 5 5 India, and yeah, let's say India address is, let's say uh, whatever it is, New York, and sorry, city is New York, and state is New York, California, so whatever it is, and yeah, that's the nation is USA, yeah, and if you do, then order place successful, right? Then you can check your order here. There you go, right? And yeah, so this is the checkout page. Let's understand the order, all the order page. So we covered up card page. So now let's understand the order folder. Okay. So first we're going to understand the cancel order button, right? So cancel order button. So look at the UI, and if you, so this is the cancel order. Cancel it now. Both are pending. So let's say I want to cancel it. Are you still want to cancel this order? Okay. Yes. Now order cancel successfully, right? So now the order is cancelled, right? The order is cancelled. So these are things we are going to achieve. So this is the cancel order, and this is the component. This is the child component, right? So we have the, so this is the main component. So inside we are like, yeah, we are creating all the things, right? So this is the user orders. This is the user order page. Or cancel order. So yeah, all the basic things, and this is the cancel order, a dispatch, like it's a thunk function, and we call it, and from order, I think we don't need it. This is the cancel order loading, and it's submitting it's a local state, and we are using window object, and then if we make it cancel, then we return, and that means it stops instantly, like immediately, and then set is submitting true, and then we are calling, we are dispatching cancel order with this order ID, and then toast, catch, and finally that's it. And this is the button, and like in a cancel order button, add to cart button, or maybe a remove button, this structure is same, right? So yeah, just we are calling a different action function, that's it. And then let's understand the place order button. Place order button, because here you have the place order button. If you go and check out, and this is the place order button. So this is the place order action, like thunk function, and we are getting two props, product and shipping address, from parents. We'll talk about yeah, in a minute. So, and place order loading from order state, and then is submitting and set submit local state to, yeah, and then we are verifying all the address, and then we just, if there is a wrong, so we can show toast error, and immediately we stop the code, and also validate the card product. If there is no product, also like var products dot length is 0, then your card is empty. Stopped the return, stop the code, and then set is submitting true, and we just assign entire object inside this order data, and then we are calling or dispatching the place order with this data like product and shipping address, and then toast catch final, and then this is the button, place an order button, right? Simple. Same button like cancel order button, and then update quantity. So this logic is like this one or this one, right? Yeah. So we're going to achieve these things. So UI is very simple. Logic also simple. This is the update card quantity, and we are also getting two props, product ID and current quantity, and the update card quantity loading from card, and then it's a local state, but we are like as a default we have current quantity, and this quantity is coming from parents, and then this is a handle update. So we are just checking new quantity must be less than 1, right? Sorry, the logic is if the quantity is less than 1, then quantity must be at least 1. So at least you have to put it 1, then you can, yeah, then you can place the order, right? Because what I mean to, like, you cannot decrease it, you cannot decrease, quantity must be at least 1. This is the message. That is the things I want to say. And then set quantity, new quantity, and then update, dispatch this update card quantity with this data, with this object, product ID and quantity we update with new quantity, and then message, and this is the button. And if you look at here, and here we are getting this params, right? So we are passing a parameter, this is the new quantity, and we are getting this, we are passing this argument a quantity plus 1, right? And this one become here, and with this handle update function we are accessing here, and then we are updating with set quantity, new quantity, right? Yeah. So this is the decrease one. So yeah, we just, we are using one click event, and this is a handle update, and yeah, so instantly or immediately you can see the effect on the UI. Now we add it, right? And then also this is the add. The UI is very simple, and also the UI also, and the logic also. So this is update quantity, and now we have user order and checkout page. Let's understand checkout page. This one, checkout page, and this is the parents. So we import update quantity as a default name, and this is the name, get card from, yeah, thank function. This is the component, and this is the get thank function, and also place an order, also it's a component. So two are component, and this is a get card, okay, and this is the local state, and yeah, shipping address and set shipping address, and then this is a cart from cart store, yeah, from cart state, fetch card on mount, this is a use effect, and then we are just calling the get card, and then handle change. So we are destructuring here, and then we are updating the shipping address with the previous all the data and the new one, and then products for order. So the place order care two things, product ID and data, product ID and quantity, okay. So inside the things we have lot of things. Inside card object we have lot of things. So okay, let me call here. No. So yeah, I think now you can see it. Yeah. So we have all the data. Okay, so we have quantity, we have inside item, we have quantity and like a quantity, total price, quantity, right? We have two quantities. So these things we are here manually grabbing it. So product for order, right? Because if you notice here carefully, uh, store order slice. So this is the data update quantity, right? So what you are doing, man? Checkout page. So product for order. This is a variable name, and just we are mapping this item, and this is a single item and product ID and quantity. Two things we are caring about here. So product ID we are getting from that. So here like we are checking type. So if you don't want to, it doesn't matter, but it's a separate version. The type item product is string. If you string, then this one. Otherwise, always make it item product ID. Although we have this item product, like it's an object, right? So, but somehow if there is no object, yeah. So yeah, it should be work, and also we assign this item quantity here quantity, right? If you look at, and then we are passing here total product when you're calling the place order. Yeah, if you look at the place order button, so this is the product, and the product is product for orders. Inside we have the product ID, the entire product object, and the quantity, and then the shipping address. And also you are checking if product for order, if there is an item, then show this icon, otherwise not. So and this is the total price you are checking. If you look at here instantly, yeah, this is the total price, this one. So we are calculating from card items. So we are using reduce method, and then we are calculating entire things. And this is the UI, this is a check button. And we have two sides, the left side and the right side. So we have left side the order summary, the product price, the product name, price, quantity, and two button, and then and total. And also we have shipping details, right side. But if you look at in phone version, then here you have this type of UI, right? So yeah. So let's understand the right version. Just UI, order summary and fetch loading. If not, so here you have a nested ternary operator, right? So this is the fetch loading. When card is loading, okay, when card is loading, so this message loading card. Okay, if not, then and then again we're using ternary operator, a nested ternary operator. We are using error. If error exists, then show this UI fail to load card. If error is not, then show this one card. Here also using a ternary operator again. So if card and this one is a optional chaining, means if card item is not exist, so it not exist, so it is not gonna show you any error, or like sorry, it's not gonna crash in simple order, right? And then card items, so we just map through all the item, we just iterate all the item, and then here you are image and the product details like price, quantity, and then here you are, we are just calling this update quantity component, and we are passing two things, product ID and current quantity. If you go this one, product ID and current quantity, right? And then subtotal, this one, this subtotal, because if you have another card, let's say we add another card, let's say this one, card checkout. So each card have their own subtotal, and then also we have total, right? Yeah, and total, and then your card is empty. And this is the right side, just all the input, all the form data, nothing else. So I think guys, you can handle the form data because we talk about a lot. So this is the basic form data, and then action button, place an order. So we are passing two props. First is product and then shipping address. If you go here, then product and shipping, and based on it, we are verifying all the things. So far we discussed, and this one also, and now user order. Let's understand the user order. So we order it, right? Let's say we can order again one. Let's say with this data, and this is your page, user order, and this is your new one. If you view details, so you can see that these two product, and yeah. So, and if you go, like, if you go this page, update routes, so we import all the file. This is the user card, this is the checkout button, right? And user order and checkout button, checkout page. So yeah, and this is the user card, means this page, right? So let's understand this user page, user order. So first, all the basic things we import here. So this is the get user order. So this is the thunk function, and cancel order button, this is also thunk function, and all the basic things. And these orders, and these are coming from order state. And then here we are also this current user loading error from user state, and this is the local state. And here you are using use effect for checking what loading, current user error. If they are not exist, that means this entire expression false. True, so please log in to view your order. Otherwise, it redirect you to login page, and then we are return. Then we use a return, so immediately it stop the code. So yeah, and then user error. So yeah, same things. And then current, if current user exists, then dispatch get user order, and then toggle order details, this one, toggle order details, this one, you can see, right? And this is a local state, but here you are just, if expand order ID and order ID equal, then make it null, otherwise order ID. And then get status color, because if you look at here, you can see a different color, for deliver different, for pending different, for cancel different, maybe yeah. So we already create a state, a local state, and yeah, local variable, and based on it we switch, and yeah, and we also are checking and loading your order. If auth loading and fetch order loading, if either of them is true, then entire expression is true. So the this UI, and for error case also, and this is the basic UI. Your order, this is the your orders, and you haven't placed any. If order length is 0, so these things. Also you are using ternary operator, otherwise so this entire UI. So we are then we have multiple like in order. So order is the array, so we iterate all the order, and then so order summary header. So then order ID, yeah, this is the order ID, and we're getting from order ID, and place on total status. And if you look at here this code, so we're using chart at method because we care the first character inside the status. So if you notice here, we have this cancelled C is capital letter because we achieve using this chart at using this basic logic cat at 0, and then it make it uppercase plus order overall status slice 1, right? And yeah, so yeah, and then if pending and processing, okay, you can cancel your order button. If the product is pending and processing, then you can see this cancel order button. Otherwise, look at here. Now for cancel you cannot see, for delivery you cannot see, right? So you only can see for pending and maybe processing. For 2 case you can see this button, other is not. So expand order details. So when you expand order details, so you can see the details like in Jajul, New York, this message. So yeah, this is the details. Shipping address, we are accessing from that object, this order object, and then product name and all the related product things, item, product ID, images, and this is the first image because inside order we have multiple images. So here we are caring about first image, and then yeah, quantity, price, all the basic UI. So guys, I'm not focusing, as I told you, the UI because it's not a UI course, right? But I'm just focusing where where must be focus on. So this is the user order. So far we complete our order page, right? And also we cover the card page.